気を得た世界に送って時間をかけても心に残るもの大事なことなんだよ毎晩悩んでもくしゃくしゃにした髪をどんくらい捨てちゃったの前は止まらないこと抑えきれずにいつもしたいやると取り時間捨てても Right now 触れている場合じゃない変わらない明日とは限らないこの瞬間を見逃せないよ思いを届け何度くじけても言い訳して逃げても一歩前に進めば前は止まらないこと抑えきれずにいつもしたいやると取り時間捨てても Right now 触れている場合じゃない変わらない明日とは限らないこの瞬間を見逃せないよ思いを届け輝く宝石のように勇気を与えてくれるんだ Shining bright cherish the light 前は止まらないこと抑えきれずにいつもしたいやると取り時間捨てても Right now 触れている場合じゃない変わらない明日とは限らないこの瞬間を見逃せないよ思いを届け
Discover your new Honda, right now at Honda Libertyville. Come see the latest lease offer on a 2025.
Yo, I'm back. Okay, so I have to go because if you notice, I got this thing set up. Yay! Just I put all my figures now. Yeah. Well, this is set it up for me. Thank you. And all right. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Today we'll be reviewing. Hello, it's Roger here, and welcome to the review. And today we're reviewing the Moon Dragon arc. Yes, I know. It should have probably waited until like episode 25 came out, but I thought the season was over at episode 24. It just ended. Like that's how it ends. I didn't expect like an extra bonus episode to come out at the beginning of the year, which is kind of weird what they did with this season. Because they did the same thing like they did with Eden Zero, where they have like episode 13.5 in the middle of the season to give everybody a recap. Like people don't, because they think the audience doesn't think they've been following along with the season, which I'm pretty sure they have been following along throughout the entire season. I don't understand why you needed like a 0.5 episode. I guess to get people caught up, I guess. I don't know. That just always seemed weird to me. Like Fairy Tail was never known for releasing 0.5 episodes, from what I remember. Not even the original series had 0.5 episodes, from what I remember, unless it was only in Japan. I'm pretty sure they never had like a 0.5 episode, as you count all the filler episodes that, as you count that as 0.5s. So, I don't know. Anyway, today we'll be reviewing the Moon Dragon arc, and yeah, like I said in my previous video, that I'm not really a big fan, but actually seeing it end and seeing how it ends, yeah, I'm still not the biggest fan of the changes that they made with the Moon Dragon arc, because in the manga it is so much better. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of what they did with the fights in this arc. Like the fights, besides, okay, maybe the Sakura fight, the Lucy versus what's her name? Oh my God, I forgot her name. Big buff lady, whatever, Sakura, I believe. I think that's her name. Oh my God, let me look up her name. Moon scenes minions. What's the name of Google? Give me a sec here. I don't remember the names for the life of me. Yeah, I feel like a freaking idiot right now. I'm was my favorite 100 Quest fan card. Anyway, the fight between Mimi and Lucy, that fight I did like because it was pretty much the same like it was in the actual episode. And the fight with Hokuna and Gray, that pretty much played out the same way. But the fight I do not like is the Yoka and what's her name? Yoka, the Yoko and Urza fight, because in the manga that fight drags out for so long. It drags out for like a couple panels, and I believe it drags out for the next chapter. Like, I understand you guys wanted to make it short, but could you at least add the taunting in it? Like, the taunting made that fight so interesting, and the decision to like just take it out, just make it different from the manga, makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, why would you take that out? That's like the best part of the fight, is when they were taunting each other. Like, legit, they don't taunt each other in a fight. They don't do that. That just bugs the hell out of me. Like, why would you do that? Who in the right mind would actually take out that part of the fight? And another thing I don't understand is, okay, don't get me wrong, the stuff in this arc is pretty good, and for the most part, it's really interesting. It got me engaged until we got to the fights. With the fights, I've really not much development in, and I just noticed something. There's a problem with using the fairy that theme, the fairy tale, that you gotta go beyond, because after a couple hits it does start to show. Like, it just depends, because if you use it for like the entire fairy tale 100 quests, it's gonna get old after a while. So that is a bit of a problem, but not too much of a problem. I guess you have to use it in like the right moment. It depends on the character that you use it for. Like, when they use it to defeat that giant statue thingy, that was awesome. Using that theme, just hearing that theme, that was awesome. Like, yeah, but yeah, I guess it depends on which character you use it for. Because if you guys keep on using it, it's gonna go stale real quick, I guess. I don't know. I do like the parts that they do use it for. Like, they use it for Lucy. They use it for the weakest guild members, and they use it for the Oza vs. Losses fight, when it was first used, and for the final battle of the Moon Dragon arc. And speaking of Celine, in the fight I do like, which was pretty much the only pretty decent fight that I did like, was Celine versus Suzuko. Oh, Suzuko? Suzuko? I did not say his name. But I did enjoy that fight. That fight was pretty interesting. Like, it was pretty much on point and pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it pretty much played out the same way like it did in the manga. But despite my major issues with some how the fights were handled, it was alright. I did enjoy some of the stories. Now, I did enjoy some of the character development, like Aquarius is back. That was awesome. It made me cry. Like, Aquarius, no. Yeah, but seeing Lucy and Aquarius back together, that did make me cry. And yeah, that's about it. And not much I can say. And it was pretty interesting. And also, another thing I just noticed during the ending of the fight, there's like real no wrap up for when they leave Elto. Like in the manga, Natsu legit punches Toka, but they really don't show that in the Celine. They don't show that. They just say bye. They just say "Sada, bye." It's basically like that. They just legit just say, "All right, bye, okay, deuces, out." like, some of the stuff that happens in the manga. Why didn't you guys adapt that? That would have been so much interesting. We'll have so many interesting development characters. I feel like the problem with this arc is mostly that it's only 6 episodes. I feel like if you wanted to drag out this arc, you needed to add at least like 2 more episodes to drag out the arc. Like, the fans would have been fine if you would have dragged out the arc for at least 1 or 2 more episodes so you can show some of these moments. Like, that would have helped with the arc. It would have made the arc a little. It would have showed those moments and would have impact, and it would have more of an impact. But I guess they wanted to save money and budget wise. They didn't want to do that, so they took the lazy route, which makes no sense. It just makes, at least with the Alderaan arc and the Water Dragon arc, they were stunning animation. This one, it still has stunning animation, but the moments don't hold up like it does in the manga. Which, yeah, I'm not a big fan of. Don't get me wrong, I'm still looking forward to season 2 whenever that comes out. I'm pretty sure it's not coming out for a very, very long time because because we were in like the final arc of the Fairy Tail 100 Quest, and it looks like it's not ending anytime soon. It might go. I'm not sure how many chapters it's going to try to go to. I believe they're trying to stretch it to like 200, which, yeah, they probably will if they're doing like a final war arc, which is basically what they're doing. So if we go by Alva's arc, I'm guessing it will. Actually, I don't even know how long Alva. I'm just assuming that they're gonna stretch it out to like chapter 200 or chapter 220 or something. I don't know when they're gonna end it because they haven't really ended it yet, and yeah, yeah. But that's pretty much it. I'm guessing they're gonna stretch it all the way to chapter. I don't remember. I think they're gonna stretch it all the way to chapter 225, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm just going off because I believe if they're gonna stretch it that long, it's gonna go on for like at least 100 chapters, maybe 90. I don't know. It will probably go on for a very, very long time. I honestly don't know how long this chapter is going to be because it is a war arc, and wars tend to be long in Fairy Tail. I'm not really sure how long this arc's gonna be. Beats me. But with that said, I am looking forward to the first. Oh yeah, I should probably get back to that one. First season. The first season overall is pretty good, pretty decent. Besides not really having, besides the rush job with the same the Moon Dragon arc, I pretty much enjoyed the first season. It was pretty decent. I pretty much enjoyed it. It had some really good moments. I enjoyed it. Overall, I enjoyed the season. It was pretty good. And I didn't even notice like I didn't even notice that Audubon like changed size. Apparently in the manga, he's like gigantic. Like he legit like towers over mountains. That's no joke. He towers over mountains. Like the mountains look small compared to him. I'm guessing the reason why they changed that is because, well, animation budget. And I probably would have killed the animators just to animate that, which I okay. Anyway, I did enjoy this arc. It was pretty decent. And yeah, enjoyed it. I got not much to say about it. So yeah. But with that said, this is another sign off. And remember, stay big, Fairy Tail fans, or Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest fans, or Fairy Tail fans and Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest fans, or just stay big, Fairy Tail fans. See you in the next one. Bye bye.